Alrighty, Sharp Customs. Been like 6 days or so since I did the airbrushing on the copper hood. I have not finished it, I will tell you that. I have not finished it. I will get to it. I've just been busy with, Many things. Many things. Always something going on, you know. Tree trimming, pool cleaning. Hey, it's getting close to, you know, planting season. Got to get the gardens up and running. Got to get the trees trimmed. Got to get the pool ready for nobody to swim in. You know how it rolls. But I have been working on, you know, my truck. We haven't done much on Camera Girl's truck because she's busy with the whole horticulture thing, and that's cool. You know, you got to do what you got to do. And but I have been picking. I have a back half right here of a GT40. Going to be a build that I'm doing. Yeah, this. I tried to slice it. I did a real thin layer in the window area. Look, you can see it's super thin. I just did one layer. Like, why waste material? You know, this will have a 1/4 inch lip. It's much heavier around that area. I got a kind of a wooden firewall here, but basically, my idea behind this is a couple days ago I had pre-prepped all the molds, sprayed them with the PVA, and when I went to spray my gel coat, most of the molds, the gel, it was a new thing that I just experienced. I had left the, you know, the molds for about a week, and which was kind of cool because I learned something new. When you wax and you PVA, don't leave them for more than a week, because what happens is the PVA shrinks and it created these weird, you know, air bubbles because it was shrinking. And it was like I started to spray up some of the other molds, and the air got underneath the PVA where it was a little fragile, and it kind of pushed it all up, and I was like, oh, well, that's a waste. I was like, you know what? I've already got 300 milliliters of gel coat ready to spray all my parts, and I'm like, oh, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? And it was like, this center section piece, I sprayed it anyway, figuring I just give it a light coat of gel coat, and this one is all redone. As you can see, look, I got my resin here. I've been laying up. I'll just grab this other piece right outside the door here. I got the first couple of layers of the veil or the angel hair, whatever you want to call it. It's probably ready. Oh yeah, it's ready for green trimming. The veil trims off really nice. Probably tomorrow I'll get to the, you know, putting the 6 ounce in it. I just stick them outside like that to cure up, you know, so the stink isn't in here. Obviously, you can see we've taken down the booth. So the tail section was the only piece that I could actually gel coat. So it was like I blasted the majority of the gel coat. But as you can see right here, look at this. Still got just a little piece of gatoring there. Little piece of gatoring right here. Not really sure why it does that. I'm new to this whole gel coat fiberglass thing. Still trying to figure it out. And to me, it's still, you know, I hold this up to the sunlight you know, out in the day, and it's like I can see all the light spots, and it's like, wow, you know, I swear I blasted the gel coat in there. Now this one is going to be a full-blown cut, all the windows cut, the vents cut. It's going to have the hinged front and back. By the way, I forgot to say it, we're rolling. We are rolling. Sharp Customs. Share, like, subscribe. You know, comment, hit that notification thing, you know. Do what you got to do. But, so I bought another car. I bought another Jackrabbit Rayco. Really, it's not a Jackrabbit. It was probably a dirt sprint. I stripped it all apart. I'm going to lift this off so you can see that underneath here we've got a motor. It's not a Zenoa, it is a G23. It's another brand. It does have the big bore head kit on it. We've got a Rayco gearbox. And basically this is going to be like this piece of plywood kind of represents the rear firewall, which is kind of cool because the only thing that's going to be in the cockpit or the monocoque will be the, you know, what you see here, the you know, the pull cord, the kill switch. But of course I've got to make, you know, trailing arms, A-arms off of here for the, you know, to hook to the suspension. And I've taken bits and pieces from the other Jackrabbit sprint car, whatever it was. Got a really good deal on it. Bought it from a place in British Columbia. Shipped it here. Like I say, got a really good deal. This hole in here, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. This can be all trimmed out. Look real pretty. The yellow, yes, the cream yellow. I know. That's just me. I like to basically what I do is normally I tint my gel coat. And the reason I tint my gel coat is because I mix up 2 batches. Okay? All this white stuff that you see over here, like this piece, underneath the white there is yellow. Same color as that, the cream yellow. It's underneath the white, and the reason I do that is because I do 2 blasts of gel coat, and what I do is I spray down the color first, and then I let it kind of flash, you know, the first 300 milliliters or so. I let it flash, and then I mix up the second batch. And the reason I do that is because I was doing just like, you know, color on color or white on white, what have you. And the thing is while you're spraying it with the, you know, the gel coat gun, the dump gun, you can't tell. You can't tell where you've been. You know, you get little areas where you kind of think you were there, but you don't really know. So I mix up 2 batches, 300 milliliters. I spray the first one tinted, and then, you know, 5 to 10 minutes later, when I mix up the second batch and I do the second spray of gel coat, I do it a different color. That way I know where I've been and where I'm going. It's kind of a, you know, just something I thought of while I've been building these GT40s. Now, so that's the GT40s. The video tonight was actually supposed to be running the GT40 number 98, but it got late. We were going to take it over across the street, the parking lot, the schoolyard, whatnot, but, you know, I tend not to take them out after, around 7 o'clock and stuff, because the bylaw here in Southern Ontario, Canada, 7 till 7. 7 till 7. I try not to piss my neighbors off, but yeah, sometimes I just don't give up. But that's the GT40s. My Chevy truck up there. I gotta give a shout out to a fella in across the pond. His name is, I'm hoping that I pronounce it properly. His name is Stephen, I think it's Eldridge.
Aldrich.
I'm Aldrich. I hope I get it right. He sent me some frame rails all the way from the Isle of Wight, which is in the English Channel, just below England. And he wants to build one of those Chevy trucks. And this guy has gone out of his way, sent me the frame rails. I believe they're aluminum. And he wants a finished 50s style Chevy pickup, pretty close to that one that's up on the shelf. But you know, that when we built that one was kind of a low budget build. We're gonna step it up. We're gonna step it up a little bit, and we're gonna put some better components on it. We might put a nicer motor in it, you know, clutch drive motor, drive shaft. As far as the rear end, he's, you know, already this is a collaboration between me and this fella from, I'm just gonna say England, because he's pretty close to England. But yeah, this is a collaboration. He basically wants a finished product, and it's gonna be expensive to, you know, ship it back across the pond, but this guy is not worried about that. It's a great little project. I can't wait to get started on it, and of course all of you, you know, you're gonna probably get to watch the process. And yeah, I think it's pretty cool, you know. Yeah, we didn't get to run the 98 GT40 tonight. Maybe we'll do that tomorrow afternoon, depending on the weather. It's supposed to rain here tomorrow in Southern Ontario. Hopefully we get some, hopefully it doesn't. Hopefully it rains tonight. Hopefully the weatherman, you know, best job on the world, the weatherman. Doesn't matter if you're wrong or you're right, you still get your paycheck at the end of the day, you know. Hopefully it's a nice day tomorrow, and maybe we can shoot some footage of the 98. I will go over kind of what I changed on it. I'm not sure if I did that in a previous video. I might have. I did make my wheels a little narrower, a little bit smaller. They were rubbing the wheel wells. I did have it out for a test drive, and believe it or not, the stupid spark plug boot. The spark plug boot, of all things, the spark plug boot had this weird little copper coil in it with a little hook that just hooked into the wire to create the spark to the spark plug. It was like, yeah, it just kind of fell apart. Of course, I fixed that, obviously. But it's running tip-top now. It was basically ready to go tonight, but we didn't quite make it there. But, so I discussed the GT40. As you can see, I've got some resin in the bucket, pretty blue resin, because today I've been multitasking today. I set out, I cleaned our swimming pool out, and that is, if anybody who owns a swimming pool, they know that, you know, beginning of the season, takes a little bit of work. You know, it takes a little bit of work. Get the pool up and running. You know, get all the garbage out of it. Get the sediment, the algae, all that crap. Get it out. So I spent some time on our pool this morning or this afternoon, and then that was kind of on my agenda. I was like, okay, I'm going to do the pool. You know, once I have enough coffees and I wake up, and then I'm going to do some fiberglassing. And here we are. We're pushing 9 o'clock here in southern Ontario. And I'm still working on the fiberglass, and I'm going to keep working on the fiberglass because I got to get at least the first layers of my veil down. Oh, by the way, I am doing, not only am I doing the GT40 parts, but I'm doing these parts here, and these molds right here. Interesting enough, they came from Barbados. How's that? They came all the way up here to Canada from Barbados. These are for they're for a boat. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't know the name of the boat. I did know, but I've got a left and right of these, and the fella who wants me to produce these, he wants like a couple hundred each. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do a few prototypes, maybe 10 of each for now. See if he likes them, you know, see if they're going to work for whatever the project is. They just, I don't even, tell you the truth, I don't even know what they're for. Vents of some sort. Apparently whatever boats they go on, they're made out of plastic, and they just break down and they crack, they break. So the idea is to, you know, possibly make them out of fiberglass. And whether I'm going to do, you know, 200 lefts, 200 rights, I only got 2 molds. I would have to produce a whole bunch more molds, you know, so that I can reproduce them a little bit faster, because, oh my God, 200 of each? That, with one mold? That would take a long time. But interesting little side job, you know. And so there you have it. A little kind of an update from Sharp Customs. And like I always say, that's our short little video for Saturday night here in southern Ontario. Hope you enjoy. Probably going to put some more content out tomorrow, hopefully running that damn GT40 that I've just yet to get to go, you know, like something always happens to it, you know, but we will get it to go. And I'm looking very forward to building the quarter scale Chevy pickup for the guy over in the Isle of Wight, Stephen. I know you're going to watch the video, and I'm looking super forward to it. I enjoy the collaboration, and yeah, that's our video for tonight. So you know the routine. We're rolling out. Thank you to all my new subscribers. I know I say it all the time. Thank you to all my regular subscribers. I love you all. Peace. I'm out.